Yo, I'm back with another one. When I really didn't know it was gonna be no another one. Shout out FYBJ, man. Today's topic. Y'all see it, man. I wanted to love her. I wanted to love her. I wanted to love her. I can't. I can't love this gun, man. I can't love this gun. Like, you know, I might like her, but I don't love her. I spent a lot of money on this gun, man. This is a $300 gun. This is a Taurus GX4. Wow! The Taurus GX4. I originally spent $300 on this gun, man. $300 on this gun. This is my EDC right here. Well, one of my EDCs. It was my EDC. I wanted it to be my EDC, but just to keep it all the way 100 with y'all. For those that don't know what that mean like I'm giving my honest opinion, my honest truth on this gun. I wanted to love her, but I can't love her. I can't, man. I can't. I spent a lot of money on her. A lot of money. This gun was originally retail for about, I paid like $300 from it, PSA. This is like 2 years ago. So you can tell how long I've been trying to get into her. It's like a girl, man. I wanted, she was like offering me everything that she could possibly give me, but it was just something that I didn't like about her. When I bought this gun, I had a whole nother barrel. So check it out. This is the original barrel that it came with. It was a Coyote. I made a video like a long time ago. I ain't really into these videos or whatnot, but you know, this is the original barrel. It was the Coyote. I painted it black, you know. It didn't have an optic. And when I first got it, you know, I couldn't hit nothing with it. I'm talking about 5 yards away, I could not hit nothing. I guess it was because of the small size. I'm much better now with these small guns. Fun fact, at least I think that if you start with like a micro compact gun, and if you can get better with a micro compact, then when you get to like the compact or the full size or like the bigger guns, you'll be a better shooter. Because when I first got this, it was like a revolver. Like 5 yards away, I could not hit the paper at the range. I was so distraught when I first bought this. I wanted to like her. I was so distraught. I didn't know what was going on. Like, you know, it's different shooting a small size gun. But I did a lot to this gun, man. I wanted to love her. I just can't. Like, it's not you. It's me. It may be good for somebody. This gun originally retailed for $300. As it sits right now, I got about a G in this. $900 to $1,000 in this. First off, well, not first off, but along the way, I ended up buying a new, shit. You know I'm 2A high, so whatever this is called, I ended up buying a new one of them that had the optic plate on it and everything. And then I got an optic. That's $150. I ended up buying a new barrel from Lakeline. Here's my old barrel, you know. I just couldn't hit nothing with it. Here's my old barrel. That was $150. That's $300 right there. That's $300 right there. I put an optic on it. Just that right, the Ritcon or whatever. I'm not bashing it. It's not a go water. I'll say that. It's a good optic, you know. Shake away, all of that. You know what I'm saying? I probably need to change the batteries in it. This is like 2 years ago. I saw somebody, 704 Tactical, somebody had this optic. And, you know, it's not a bad optic. It's just not a go water. Them go waters are fire. It may take y'all a couple years to realize that. I know Sealy right now is like coming up. They're running, you know, the I don't know what market they in, but you know, they're not budget no more. But the go water is the way to go. This one's decent. No controls. It's just on when it's on. I'm not reviewing the optic. I don't know a lot about it, but that's $300 right there, just for this new barrel. This new slide, that's $3. This is $4. I told you when I first bought this optic, I couldn't hit nothing. So what did I do? I was like, you know, maybe it's me. It was me. So I ended up buying a laser, red dot, green dot, red dot to go on it. I bore sighted it. I still couldn't hit nothing. That's another $150. So what we up to now? That's like $450. So we like $800. I bought extensions. I can't remember how much they were, but I bought extensions. And this barrel is ported, by the way, so it's supposed to help with like the recoil and, you know, keep the gun firing down. It's not bad. I like it, but I don't love it. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to get that GX4 carry, but I ended up getting that micro dagger. It's ported, and it's whatever this little shit right here called. I can't think of it at the time. I can't think of what this called. It's you know, I'm too. Hi. Let me say, my videos ain't for everybody. I just make them when I feel like it, when I want to, how I want to. I need to start using my new cameras and stuff, but maybe when I get into shooting. But that's another $150. So that we about $800-900. You know, we close to a G in this gun. And I will say I've gotten a lot better with this gun. I can hit targets with it. The light does work. You know, it gets brighter. I guess the more light you in, the brighter the dot gets. But I can hit stuff in it now. I can hit stuff with it now, you know, 10, 13 yards away. I can hit steel. I'm trying to get better. I get in range every day, but I just don't love this gun. I'm almost up to $1,000 in this gun. Like, this is pointless. Like, this was pointless. It goes there. Like, I still couldn't hit nothing. I bore sighted it in, and maybe that was a problem with the bore sight, but this did nothing, so I took this off immediately. So I put a lot of money into this gun, man, and it is an EDC of mine, but it just can't compare to those daggers. And I told y'all, I made a video, I don't know how long ago. I said when they release the full-size version of this, it's gonna be bananas. Like, it's gonna be what you want. And I was about to get the full-size version, the GX4 carry, but ended up getting a micro dagger. I'm a big supporter of American, you know, made companies when it fits my budget, and you know, which is really no budget. Like, I can buy like any gun I want, but I like just giving guns a chance. I can't hit with it, but it's my least accurate gun that I got. Like, I can hit with it, but it's just something like my current top EDC, which I ain't told y'all yet. The trigger's good, but compared to the micro dagger, which I just got, you know, I'm putting rounds through it, a lot of rounds every week, you know. And as I compare them, it's like I'm leaning more toward the micro dagger, and my favorite EDC of all, like my favorite EDC, my favorite gun of all times, like regardless of price. A lot of people look at price like it has to cost a certain price to get a certain quality. That's not true, because at the end of the day, every company, everybody's about making money. So I mean, they may say that, you know, we have quality, but at the end of the day, it's about a bottom dollar. You know what I'm saying? It's about, is you making money for the company, you know? And so a lot of people overlook guns like this. They work, they're reliable, but the main reason I don't like this gun, well, I don't say I don't like it. The main reason it got bypassed by the dagger and my favorite EDC is just the feel, man. I mean, it's decent, and I had to put the extra large back strap on, because if I didn't, it felt like, you know, it wasn't enough. It didn't have that enough beaver, whatever, you know, the beaver tail part, where it felt like the gun was kind of like slipping off from me. And it's just, I think the dagger and my number one EDC just does a little bit better. But I'm at, you know, $900 to $1,000 in this gun, and I wanted to love her. I spent the money. $300, that's like 3 times the amount I paid for this gun I put into it. And I'm gonna keep it, I like it. But I just don't, you know, love it. Like, it's still one of my go-tos because of the size. It's so small, and I ain't got a holster for my dagger yet, and I ain't got enough rounds to that dagger. But the dagger is the micro dagger micro, whatever you want to say. In my opinion, is just like a little bit better. The build quality of this, I would say, has the dagger by a tad. You know, y'all can see all the whatever they call not the fitments, but everything is tight on this gun. Like, it's not a cheap gun. It's a good gun, but it's like, for my hands, when I'm shooting it, it's the dagger has it, and my go-to EDC has it. My go-to EDC is a little bit bigger, and I'm gonna bring y'all that video too. But I'm getting that itch. Any gun owner out there knows what that itch is. That itch is when you just want a new gun. Like, I'm getting that itch for a new gun. That gun addiction is real, and I'm looking at a couple, and I think it's gonna be like the big brother of my favorite EDC of all time. And when I talk about EDCs, I'm not talking about price. I don't talk about price. I talk about how it functions. Like, I wasn't even making a video if this thing wasn't reliable. It's a good gun. It's small. I can give it that. It's small. It can fit in the palm of my hand. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm like 5'11", 240. I'm not fat, though. Like, I got a lot of muscle. But, with that said, like, this gun fits me the best. Like when I'm trying to be like deep concealed or concealment, this gun works. But my bottom line, if something happened and I had this on me, of course I would use it. But there's other guns that are a little bit bigger that I would prefer if I knew something was gonna happen. And nobody knows when anything's gonna happen, when somebody wanna act crazy or play with you. But I wanted to love this girl, man, but I just can't. I can't. I like her. I like her. She's like that girl that you like, but she's not your first pick. It's like she'd be the girl that you pick, like when you ain't got nothing else to do. Like you bored, ain't got nothing else to do. Everybody else out of town or whatever, and so you just like, yo, you in the mood for some company, but all your top picks ain't around, so you can always fall back on her. And that's a disservice to her, because she's a good gun. She's just not a good gun for me. I'll holler at y'all later. Mr. 2888888.